Senator Elizabeth Warren is aggressively pushing a new wealth tax, which she's dubbed the ultra-millionaire tax, ahead of this weekend's formal presidential campaign launch, but keeps running into the same question from critics: is it even constitutional? If the Massachusetts Democrats' proposal were to become law, it would almost certainly face a court challenge, thanks to the fact that it's a tax on wealth, as opposed to a tax on income. Specifically, Warren has proposed an annual 2% tax on every dollar of net worth above $50 million and a 3% tax on every dollar of net worth above $1 billion. Billionaire former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, a likely opponent to Warren in the crowded Democratic 2020 presidential field, has said of her proposal, "The Constitution lets you impose income taxes only, so I think it's unconstitutional." She fired back that billionaires like him and possible independent candidate Howard Schultz want to keep a rigged system in place that benefits only them and their buddies. Not on my watch. Warren has offered 2 letters from 17 law professors defending the constitutionality of the proposed tax. The issue comes down to the type of tax in question. The levy could be considered a direct tax imposed on people or the ownership of property, as opposed to an indirect tax on the use of property, such as buying, selling or transferring. If that's the case, then Warren would run into the tricky issue of apportionment, taxing residents differently based on the state where they live. Article 1, Section 9 of the U.S. Constitution states, "No capitation, or other direct, tax shall be laid, unless in proportion to the census or enumeration herein before directed to be taken." So, the government can tax services or property transfers, but can only tax net worth if the tax is applied to each state in proportion to its census population, argue critics of the Warren plan. Making a tax proportional to population is called apportionment.